But yeah,
Thank you.
guys, this is an open-ended call, so whatever you guys feel like can help. Either it's role plays or it's any specific questions that you guys have, you can just ask, and we'll try to see what we can help you with.
Okay, well, one thing I did, I put together what I call a Frankenstein script. I sort of combined multiple different aspects of different scripts, and I was wondering if I could do a role play with you when time allows.
Sure, sure, we can do that. And script, like, how did you make that script, by the way?
Well, for example, I combined bits of Jeremy Minor, Cole Gordon, material I got from Chris Kavanaugh's, um, from a guy named Luke, and I made it towards it's like you're a business owner using a lead gen, and you replied to an ad, and so I geared it towards role playing with you, Hassan.
Got it, got it.
But it's got introduction, connecting questions, situation questions, pre-problem findings. I just I'm just experimenting.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's good. That's good. I mean, at this point, you haven't really been on an offer, so it must be a bit weird for you, but this is really good. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you a
Good.
lot when you get on the offer. So you can start if you want. Do you want me
Oh,
to
you
be your
want?
prospect, or do you want
Well, you're the
someone
prospect,
else?
and you replied to an Instagram ad, and we're a lead generation company with some new software.
Hmm.
Sure.
Okay, so hey Hassan, it's Andrew Vines here with Lead Gen Company. You opted into one of our ads recently that talked about increasing company lead generation. Does that sound familiar?
It does. It does. How can I help you, man?
Okay. Well, what was it about our ad on Instagram that caught your attention?
Kind of looked interesting, so I clicked on it.
Okay. What were you hoping we could potentially help you with?
So it was about lead generation.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. How are you currently going about lead generation now?
For lead generation, we have an agency that's helping us generate leads.
An agency? Okay.
Hmm.
Assam, when did you start using this agency for your lead generation?
It's been 2 years.
2 years? Okay. Gotcha. And what do you like about the lead gen that you're using now, this company?
I mean, they're good. They have helped us go from 20K a month to 80K a month, and we're doing good for about
Okay.
2 years. So
So, a little bit of a technical question, just so we know what not to change. What's worked well with your current lead gen agency that you're working with?
they're getting us good leads, I guess. I'm not sure what's working well.
Okay. So, what actually drew, if you're getting good leads and you seem fairly happy, why did you reply to the ad on Instagram? What was it
Well,
that really attracted your attention?
I mean, good question. I would say, like, who don't want more? Like, I want to get more. I want to get to 100K a month, 120K a month. So,
Okay. So, you literally want to be stacking cash on your desk. You want to increase your bottom line, your
yeah,
net.
yep, kind of.
Okay. Okay. So, what's stopping this from happening?
Uh, I don't know. Like, I've been at 80K a month for, let's say, 5 months now. So I
So, are
guess,
you feeling a little stagnant?
yeah, kind of.
Okay. Well, besides getting help with that problem, is there anything else you might be looking for help with?
Mm, no, that's pretty much it, I guess.
Okay. So it sounds you're just looking for higher quality leads with higher income potential.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Hassam, what we can do from here is have you connect with one of the advisors. His name is Chris, and he would walk you through our lead generation software and show you how we've dealt with situations like yours in the past. What is your availability like over the next few days to talk to Chris?
We can do maybe something this evening.
Okay, let me pull up the calendar.
But
Well,
yeah,
look at that. Chris had something.
let's cut it here, Andrew.
Okay.
That was good. Like the framework is good. You're trying to do your best with B2B. The thing is, you don't sound human right now. You
Yeah.
sound good, but it's like you have a few things that you have to improve on, which obviously are gonna be natural as soon as you talk to real guys. You will face a lot of people who would say, well, "What is it, man? Come on, get to the point." You'll face these things, or somebody would not be really warm. They will just be, yes, yes, okay,
Kind
hmm,
of grumpy.
yeah, yeah, just like that. There's a lot of people like that, bro. Like today, I had a guy who had perfect credit, like perfect history, everything. He was like a solid lead. I called him. I was just waking up, so I was really grumpy as well. I was like, hey, and he was, hey. The call didn't really go well, so yeah,
It did go well for you?
it didn't go really well. Like it
Oh,
was
it
a
didn't.
normal call. I did set him, but who knows if he's gonna show up.
So it was just kind of flat.
It was flat, the way this call
Okay.
was.
Well,
So
here's what I feel like I'm struggling with. I understand technically scripts and the parts like the rapport, intro, discovery, situational questions, stuff like that. But maybe I just have to practice again and again and again with scripts so that it becomes more like I'm conveying the exact same meaning, but there's a better flow. It's more conversational.
so what I
Is
would
that what
say
you
on that,
think?
what I
Is
would
that
say
what
on
you
that,
think?
I don't think so. The thing about script is that they're just overrated. You don't have to practice with script that much. The thing is, you're connecting with humans, and
Yeah,
you have to be really curious about their situation.
yeah,
You have to try to understand why do they want to get into, let's say, this. You could have asked me, I mean, 80K a month, like for this business, how long have you been operating this business for? 2 years. Oh, wow. Nice. And before that, did you have any other businesses or you had a job?
yeah.
Oh, how
So
did
it's
you
the
get
little
into this?
things. Yeah,
It's the little things, but it's life, right? This other
right.
person is a human. Right now, why are you on this call with us? Why are you trying to get into high ticket sales? If I
Yeah,
get into all the tangents, I make you really curious. I am myself really curious about you. At the end
yeah,
of the call, I say, okay, man, so what I can do for you, we have all this coaching program where we train you, and then I will personally place you on an offer that's going to help you do this. But at this point, I'm not too sure that if I can do that. That's something our senior will make sure if we can. Do you feel like that conversation is going to help? And then you would say, okay, you have to make it really
yeah.
obvious that you're trying to help. Don't have to
Yeah.
make
No,
it.
you see, right there, you just showed myself and everyone, that you are seasoned. You're still learning, of course, but you're seasoned. You've got a lot of reps in.
Yeah,
Because I'm discovering I did a lot of face to face sales. And it's where I naturally did that because I didn't hold a script in front of me. And
yeah.
so it's just that connection. But on video, for whatever reason, I'm experiencing, I just feel more flat and I'm focused more on just, I guess, I don't know. I'm not trying to memorize a script, but it seems like I am,
Hmm.
and you picked up on that. It's not a
Yeah.
it's like I'm having this conversation with you
Yeah, you
and
have
you
to be
could be
this way.
you could be selling me on a course or I could be on how to be a better actor and get into the movies. And it's like I could talk about my struggles, and make that connection. But
So
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
there's one more thing. So you have to approach it in a different way. You don't have to approach it in a way that this is a sales going on or this is some scripts going on, some sales questions going on. But you have to approach it in a way of like a genuine conversation and genuine connection being made. For example, you are like an expert. You're a doctor. Nobody knows that you're a doctor. This guy only knows that okay, you're good with XYZ. But when you speak, let's say you meet this guy on the road, you don't start doing the script thing. You just
Yeah.
get to know them. Slowly you see, okay, this guy have like a migraine issue. You don't know why is it happening, and you're asking him, okay, what has your diet been like so far? What? Okay, so this thing's making you like that. Did you have this when you were a kid, or did it start after a certain age? And slowly you kind of get to know them, and then you say, "Oh man, it kind of seems like this, but I'm not sure. Let's have some tests. Like I'm personally a doctor. You can come to my clinic tomorrow if you can, and we'll see how."
Bam, hand him one of your cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're spot on.
yeah.
But
So that's I think 10 minutes for you, Andrew. For you guys, do you guys wanna do a role play, or do you guys have any questions? Liam, Fatiha,
Yes, sir.
Arthur, maybe.
hi,
Yeah.
Liam. How are you?
Hey, Andrew, I am doing good. I'd like to watch your mock. I just wanted to, if you're okay with it, I actually took like a one note down just to give you a little feedback.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's great. So, one part you said, like, well, you're making 80K a month with your business. Why did you even open that message? And then he said, well, I just want to make more money, better leads. Who doesn't? And then you're just like, so you want to stack that cash, basically, right? On that desk.
Yeah,
You didn't, you could have also asked, just like giving you different perspectives. You could have
yeah.
asked, oh, you don't feel like you can do that with with who you're working with right now?
Oh,
So it's just like challenging them on that.
yeah. Kind of keeping them on the hot spot and probing a little deeper.
Exactly. And how I view that is you clarify and then you challenge. You never say you say, have you invested in yourself? And they say no. Don't say, why didn't you? Tell me why.
Yeah,
You go more like, have you invested in yourself? No. You first ask what has something stopped them. So now you're sure you're clarifying just in case something did. Then ask, okay, if there's nothing stopping you, why haven't you invested in yourself? And then you
yeah.
challenge them.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because it also shows them that you're actively listening
Right.
because
You're right.
repeating,
Exactly.
you're just repeating a little bit what they're saying, conveying an interpersonal communication, and then you take them a little deeper. You probe a little deeper.
Exactly. And this is where you learn like the p learning pyramid. You learn from teaching. You just taught me. I'd never kind of thought of that analogy from that perspective. But yeah, it's getting that personal, showing you're attentively listening. So that's
Yeah.
great.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Liam.
Yeah. And thank you, Andrew.
Yeah. Are you going to do a role play today with
I would
Hassan?
love to do a role play. I have
I
not.
do have some feedback as well on you, Andrew.
Oh, okay, Arthur.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Arthur.
let's go, let's go. So yeah, it is on the same. I took a note as well, but
Yeah.
it is like it was kind of the same thing as Liam, but I thought about a different approach because he was talking about okay, I'm making like 80K a month, and yeah, and then he wanted to do more. And he told, yeah, like Liam said, he said like, oh yeah, who doesn't want to make more money and stuff. A thing that you could do as well is probably ask what the current 80K a month is not allowing him to do at the moment. Because in the end of the day, you gotta understand like a real desire for why he wants to make more money. Because everyone wants to make more money, isn't it? Like if you
Right.
tell them, oh, if they want to make 100K a month, yeah, for sure. But with the current money that you're making right now, what is stopping you? you know?
Right, because he might be it's all relevant for that business. He might be making 80K, which sounds a lot, but his expenditures might be through the roof.
Exactly.
And so he needs more capital to invest and to free up other areas of his business. That's a good, yeah, that also it shows the need to like listen and probe a little deeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's totally it. So that's the thing that I was talking to a friend a few minutes ago, and that's the thing that we all need to improve as sales reps is to actually listen, to actively listen to what the prospect is saying, because we can get certain cues that can just lead the conversation to a totally different direction, and we can qualify them so much better.
Yeah, because when Hassam, he even like did just off the top of his head that little mock thing, like he just closed me. It's like I want a book right now. So anyway, thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome, man. And thank you as well. I'm learning a bunch of things from you.
All right.
Nice, guys. Nice. And before Liam, I just want to say that everybody says active listening, or everybody says get to know their why. Why are they even trying to, you know, make this change? Are they even want to make the change? But that's something you cannot force. Like active listening cannot be forced, guys. Just know that that cannot be forced. That only comes when you are genuinely curious about this guy. Why is he on the call? And when you are actually trying to see why is this guy today talking to me outside of the other 7 billion people on the earth, then you get to ask these questions naturally. Obviously, it's going to get better with time, with frameworks and everything, but genuine curiosity, just think about that guy as someone like your uncle, maybe your old, really good old friend who's trying to get help. Try to
Yeah.
know why they're on the call, and then it will be natural.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. It's always a little nerve-wracking at first, but I gave it my go to sort of create my own script, and I appreciate all the feedback. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, and the you don't have to be overwhelmed by the feedback that usually happens. The only thing that I would say is the biggest lever for you is just try to, get on a roll and start actually dialing people so that you can get better,
Get
in
my
that.
reps in. Get my reps
Yeah,
in.
get
Yeah,
your
for
reps
sure.
in.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Andrew,
Yes,
how
sir.
long have you been looking into, I'm just curious with this, like how long have you been looking into high ticket sales?
About 3 months.
3 months? Same, bro.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
So, but my background, I was used to face sales, doing
Yeah.
personal training, and then I had my own junk removal business. So I could easily hobnob with people and strike up a conversation, a gift for gab, talk about the weather and then interlace,
Wow.
what their needs are, discovering what their needs are. Um, but this is definitely different. It feels more clinical in a way, because I don't have that face to face connection.
Clinical.
Clinical, it's just more, it seems more sterile because we're on video. I,
Oh, I
I
see.
can't, there isn't that exact aura of the person in front of me. It's harder to read. There you go, busting out of your shirt. But it's like, you can feel the aura, but I keep telling myself, you know, even doing like phone or DM, and not seeing them at all, and really having to focus on what they're saying and if now's even a good time to talk, So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but like Assam says, reps, get some reps.
Oh, yeah. And also, I just love hearing from you, Andrew, because you have like probably a lot more just experience, just picked up, accumulated. So it's nice to hear your perspective no matter
Well,
what.
great. I'm glad to be of service.
Yeah, in the same
Yeah,
position.
So let's,
exactly. Here's, pardon?
what are those gummies?
No, this is oxygen molecules.
Oh, God. What are you going to do with it? Are you giving it to me?
No, I'm keeping these. I got Anyways, Sam, I had a question and I forgot it. But I would love to do a mock when the time tells. Just like, oh, also one question for Andrew.
Yeah.
What does hobnob mean? You said hobnob, and that was just like,
Hobnob is like where you bump into someone and you just strike up a conversation. It's
okay,
it's kind of old fashioned. It's just hobnobbing. It's like it's like a gift for gab. Maybe you're at the water cooler with someone and you bump shoulders and it's like, yo, man, nice shirt. How's it going today?
yeah, okay. I love that word.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that makes
keep that in
sense.
the arsenal.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah, I
got
would
it.
love to get that one mock in if there's any chance, Hisam, anytime.
Right now, we can do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Before that, bro, tell me more about like your experience in the past 3 months.
okay. I'm gonna go shut this door real quick, just in case. Hey, Mom, I'm just shutting the door. I'm on the call right now. Okay. My experience in the past 3 months, I love this question. For me, I'm 15 years old and
Hmm.
I started on, I'm gonna try and keep this real short. I might go on a side tangent, but I'll keep it in. I started at 14, 2024, August. And I thought I could do it by myself, and I was progressing for the first 3 months, but then kind of fell off. I was taking the same mental load of being an entrepreneur, like striving, but I didn't really get any results, and I realized I could have been there so much faster. So then about 3 months ago, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to invest in myself because I know I'm able to work for an entire year and a half almost with no reward and still continue to be delusional enough to keep working. I know no matter what, I'll get there with a coach or not. So let's just go and guarantee the success and invest in myself. So then I invested in myself 3 months ago, and that's what I mean by I started 3 months ago.
Hmm.
And now, and I
Over
really
a
got
year
a
ago,
pardon?
basically. So you started over a year ago, not 3 months ago.
Not 3 months ago, no.
Hmm.
I really like I've really been like dedicated but yeah, then one thing I would say I'd learned from all of this is I got to a level of proficiency now where I know I could get on an offer, and I'm not going to say I could dominate because I thought I could, but realistically, I could not. But if I got an opportunity, I know I can at least deliver at the very least. All I need is an experience now. That's what's going to carry me the rest of the way.
And what do you feel like has not allowed you to gain that experience so far?
I wasn't prioritizing it. I felt like I needed to learn just a little bit more, but I'm at a point where I just know give me an offer and I will be able to maybe not do the best the first week, but I know for a fact I'll catch on really quick. And what stopped me was I wasn't outreaching that much. I just felt like outreaching would be a little like
So
actually
if I'm
yes.
clear on this, you've been looking to get started with this for the past like year without investing. Now invested, it's been 3 months. And right now you're saying that now is the time that you would say, I'm really looking to kind of get an offer, and this is a time when I'm trying to make moves. So is
Yep.
there anything happened, or what made you say that now is the time to make it
What
happen?
makes me say that or what have I done?
Like what happened that makes you say that, okay, now is the time that I am ready for a role, that you're going to prioritize this now instead of, let's say, why not wait 2 more months?
Wow. What makes me feel that is because I've gotten over, I got about 200 recorded mock calls, like actually tracked and recorded in files. So I just have that nice, decent experience. I've also been learning from Chris. I've been learning from one of Iman Gadzhi's, like people's. His name's Cole Verbeek. I'm not sure if you know him. He's a Chris
Yeah.
friend of Chris. Yeah.
So sales at
So Cole,
IL.
yeah, yeah.
You
But I
sales
didn't
at IL.
invest in that. Yeah, but yeah, he works there, but I didn't invest in there specifically. But yeah, I have just seen more of the technical side of sales, like the cool side, all the psychology, and I have a decent grasp on that. Definitely the basis for sure.
Dude, I don't even understand. Like that's the
No,
thing that
no,
Cole teaches. You know, that's really hard for you to put into practice without actually having a bit of experience closing.
I know. That's what I mean. I have the knowledge. I have like the basis of knowledge, but for me to actually build onto it and solidify it and make it practically usable, I need an offer. That's what I mean by I'm ready. That's what I mean I can deliver.
And how
I
long has
have
it been since you've been trying to get on an offer to be able to solidify that knowledge that you have accumulated for the past, let's
probably like 5, 6 weeks. I
say,
got onto, so the first week I started, I got an I got a call, I got an interview, and then they actually wanted to hire me. The only thing that was in the way was my school, and like we were on the interview for an hour, really trying to figure out how to get around it. And he took all those other partners and all these things to try and get around it. He was really open to hiring me with full knowledge that I was 15 years old and had no experience, like full knowledge of all that. 100%, he is still opening to hire me. And then I was like, okay, then we can't do that because of school. So I got to like a couple of days later, I got on to like 3 interviews, and then I didn't miss get the first one. Then I got didn't get the second one, I don't think. And then on the third one, I got that one, but I needed a
I
ID.
mean,
That's
roles, you can get on roles, but the thing that surprises me is that the guys who really go forward are the guys who are retard maxers. You know, the guys who don't give a shit about, how they look or how are they going to perform on the first roll. The guys who actually try to get on rolls are the ones who move forward. Action first and then knowledge and then, they can do something else. Now, I want to ask you, I'm curious, like, why is it that you have to assure yourself with doing these 200 mock calls to make sure that you are someone who can do it? Are you scared that you're gonna fail on your first roll, or what is it that makes you not want to jump on, not want to jump on for all this time? Now that you're trying to do this for 2, 3 weeks, but before that, what happened? What made you want to not jump on?
number one. I invested in myself, but I haven't paid the full thing yet. But I thought I was able to get placed, so I was also just like, okay, they're gonna place me. They did even say they had an offer ready, but they kind of like, I don't know, they switched account, like switched devices or something. So I couldn't get that offer, but they also just let me know like a little bit later. I was like, oh yeah, bro, we just checked like you didn't pay it, so we can't like fully give you all access. But
So you
I was
feel
kind of
like
wait,
without paying, you cannot get a role?
yeah, because well, no, I can learn from them, but to pay for that access, yes, you're right. I can't get a role without paying the full coaching to get full
Mm.
accessibility.
Yeah, that's a limiting belief, I would say. That's not real. You know,
No, yeah.
yeah, I made a lot of money without paying for shit. You just have to make connections.
Yeah, no, I know that. I meant just like for them, but that was a limiting belief. I was using that as a crutch partially. Number two, oh, what was it called? Oh, you're asking why I need 200 mock calls?
Mm, Basically, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen anyone who's done that without a role. That's crazy, man. Like, how did you manage to do that? That's something I would. That's impressive. It's not easy,
Oh, I remember
but
now.
it's also kind of off that why are you doing 200 mock calls without a role?
Was I scared? Yeah. I wasn't, I guess I was scared. I didn't want to lose the company's money. I wanted to make sure I'd make the money, number one, but I kind of just changed my mindset. Like, I don't care if I don't make the money at this point. I
For
just need to
example,
go.
I get you a role. What will you do? Would you leave your school or how would you commit?
How would I commit? Well, I'm not going to be leaving my school. Most people put 3 to 4 hours a day down, like 100 to 200, right? So I just make time to do 100 to 200 dials a day, 3 to 4 hours, and just structure my day around that.
Hmm. So after let's say 2 p.m. to
Yeah, so I wake up at 6 a.m. So I could do dials in the morning depending on time zones and whatever,
mm,
and
yeah.
after school.
So the reason I did that like bit of a discovery was to help you understand. The reason is we avoid these questions. We never ask these to ourselves. Why is it that I'm even doing this? I'm in school, like what makes me want to do all this versus the other kids? Bro, I was 15 years old. I didn't know shit. I think, making some tech videos with mobile phone
Nice.
or something. So, like, what makes you different? Why are you in this? And you will not even know. At this age, if you try to do a lot of self-discovery, you will go insane. Your brain don't have the leverage to kind of do that. So what you have to do, just say yes to opportunities. Maybe start from cold calling, get some experience, get into some phone setting, maybe DM setting, but action, guy. Prefer action over practice that's fake. No role plays can actually stimulate the real environment. But yeah,
Yeah.
we went for a long tangent, but we can
Yeah,
start.
bro. I said I wouldn't go on a long tangent. You took me on this.
But I
Yeah,
mean, it was worth it.
Worth it
It was
all.
definitely worth it.
Yeah. Thank
Marlon,
you, Hisam.
Marlon, how was your interview?
This was interview prep because I did stage one on it's like four stages, right? So stage one was on Tuesday. I did another interview prep with them today, and most likely stage two will be sometime next week.
Nice. And what offer is that?
This is for remoteclosers.io. They haven't made clear what offer specifically
Oh,
is going to be.
oh yeah. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
an agency so they can place you on any offer.
Right. So in the next step, if they agree to the next step, which is most likely they're going to send me like an offer and an email telling me what the offer is, the OTE, the expectations, the KPIs. Then I have to let them know yes or no. And if I say yes, then we do a group interview. After the group interview, there's a one-on-one with the business coach or the recruiter. And that's how the process is going to break down.
Nice. Yeah. Good, man. Good. Do you have anything you want to ask? I'm asking from, let's say, Fatiha, Marlon, Sheikh, Arthur.
Nothing else right now.
Fatiha, you had your mic on. You want to ask something?
Yes, I just, first of all, how are you?
Good. How about yourself? Thank you for asking.
I'm really doing great. Today I had an interview with company. They help coaches sign 20 clients a month, and they just didn't show up.
Is it
This
committed
has never
coaches?
happened.
What's the name?
Coaching Empire.
Mm, yeah. I mean, if they didn't show up, try to follow up with them, but they may not be like a good company to work with.
Yeah, I sent a DM, but they didn't answer, so I just leave it.
How is your outreach going on for better roles?
It's just as I told you, only on interview, but still, I'm still doing the outreach.
What does your outreach consist of right now?
I just like post. I just post for like the job boards in the school communities, and also on LinkedIn and Twitter, I just write keywords of like hiring, DM setting, and coaching and stuff. So I get a lot of offers, and I just post for those offers too. But to be honest, I just found a lot of like offers about cold outreach, and like they're not good offers.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm
looking. That's
trying
because
to
you're.
just post for good offers so I'm not in the situation when a bad offer just when like someone in a bad offer like accepts me and I say yes. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, good sellers know how to turn down bad offers. So that's good. You're learning that. But the thing is, outside of these applications that are publicly available online, these are low quality applications mostly and have like a lot of people that you have to go through to get to good roles. So what is it that you're doing right now in terms of connecting with other salespeople? Because that's the one thing that's going to give you leverage over anything when it
To
comes
be
to
honest, that's the only thing that I do right now. I just apply for job boards and like jobs posted in LinkedIn and Twitter. And
Mhm.
I just connect a bit in school with other sellers, and that's it. I don't do like cold outreach on Instagram or other social media. I just keep it applying for those jobs.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why you're not able to land roles that are high level, that are like average. 2K a month, 3K a month role for a setter is average. Like that's the standard. And it's been a while. I know I texted you as well. It's been a while that you've tried that, so you have to change it. You have to change your approach.
Like they used to just like doing, sorry,
Yeah, I would suggest connecting with a lot more people face to face, just like we're doing
like
right now.
doing cold outreach on Instagram, like just going for coaches and